Today I'm gonna talk about Canberra matrix score, particularly for Canberra residents. Most of people are easily confused with Canberra matrix and this point calculator for home affairs skill assessment, that is a national skill assessment, criteria. This is the things, but it is not same. Even you got very high score in the skill independent visa points calculator, but your Canberra mat is going to be very down, because there are many portion or areas that are really ruled out in Canberra matrix that is given in home affairs, this skill calculator point here, area. For example, this area the point you got is, it is not in the Canberra matrix, and the English you will get your partner can't get six, even to get your spouse got at least completed English, and like those, and the person that is Australian study requirement is ruled out, though there is a degree, and the length of the time of the degree is given there, some score point are there, and specialty qualification also ruled out, and traditional community language also not there, state original is not there, and partner skill also be very limited, means there some changes is there, and professional year also you cannot get in the Canberra matrix. So even you are well sound eligible here, it is very less score you can get in the Canberra matrix. First of all, you can see ICT residents. If you live in more than 5 plus 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever, 25.4 to 5, like a 20 point, 3 to 4, 15 point, 2 to 3, 10 point, at least 5 point, less than 1 year means 0 point. So you have to prove out that how do you become those times you have been living there, utilities bill and bank transaction, everything you can take as a proof, and but what it is there is you cannot away at least 12 at least 12 weeks within a year. If you're out more than 12 weeks, then if it's 13 weeks, then your the residency living the criteria will not meet for that year, okay, that any specific year when you are stay out of a city more than 12 weeks or at least 13 weeks. The second thing is English. For English, superior English is a 15 point, where you get skill calculator 20 point, proficient 10 point, same, competent no point, and your spouse superior or proficient 5, competent no point, and if your spouse is not there, it is not applicable. So in skilled visa, there your partner even got 5 point when she got competent, or when he has got a 5 point even they have a competent English. So if we go like the critical list, if you have a ICT critical list occupation, then you will get 20 point. If you don't, then 0 point. Small, if you have a go the small or business owner point, then what it is you have a 51% your ownership in your business, and 19026 26,000 last 6 months earned, and 491 13,000 per 3 month, okay. And if you self-employment, then 20 hours per week, and the rest you also have statutory declaration, you have to prove how self-employment and everything, how it is going, who is the 41% share, and how you 51% share, you have to prove all these things. The most important thing is that 200,000 last 12 months, you will get 20 point. If you get only 100,000 for last 6 months, 10 point. If it is less than that, then even you have a business, you will not get point zero. Length of employment, if you have a employment, self-employment in the or any kind of employment, then at least 12 months you will get 10 point in SCT, less 6 to 12 months 5 point, less than 6 months means 0 point. But you have to work 20 hours per week, as well as if you have a self-employment, you have to show $520 for each weak employment, and the self business also have to operate at least have been operating at least last 12 months. ICT skill employment skill label was employment. If you have done work critical list, then you will get 20 point. If you have like 452 visa, then even it is not critical list, you will get 15 point for these. And if you have if your occupation is not skill list, but you are working in a skill list, then you are working in a aesthetic critical list. Your occupation may not be there, but if you work in a aesthetic critical list, then you also got 10 points. For example, if there is no in critical data administrator is not critical list, your occupation is data administrator. But if you work in a uh, uh, data administrator, you can. But if you software developer you are working, then it is in critical list, so you can still get, because even if it is not your occupation, you can still get. And you are working like any ESCO level 1 to 3. If you're working like a diploma to higher related occupation, that means ESCO level 1 to 3, you will get 5 point at least. And spouse SCT critical list, and at least last 3 years, dated within the last 3 years, no more than last 3 years, then 15 point. And if minimum no less than $26 she has to earn. And the three last within the last 3 years, and that is relevant to SCT employment, current employment, then $26 excluding casual loading in both time. They are only living and in any occupation and at any skill in Canberra. They are currently working in any occupation at any skill 5 point. And they don't have a meet to three employment criteria. But if even they have a like a tertiary qualification, or they meet home use requirement, computer English, at least they have a complete English, then they will get a 5 point tertiary, and then bachelor degree, master degree, or PhD. And trade certificate means diploma, bachelor, and PhD, and at least they have a competent English most at this time, then 5 point. For qualification, doctorate got 20 point, master degree got 15 points, bachelor degree got 10 points. In home affairs, like skill occupation, both got 15 point, but here bachelor 15 point. This is the 15 point, this is 10 point, 5 point less, diploma equal to 5 point. The length of the study, if you have a 4 year, then 20 point, 3 year course, then 15 point, 2 years course, 10 point, and 1 year point, 1 year's 5 point. If less than 1 year's course, then 0 point. If your spouse, close family relationship, PR or citizen, child, then 20 point. If it is rarely found if your spouse is PR or citizenship, I think most of the people, if they are also going to the visa, gonna go lodge to visa at 01 and at 20, that's a partner visa. But if you have a child like sometimes step child who has already got PR, then it may be helpful. But most of the case, this is most of the suitable case for most of the people, because many people they definitely have a parent, grandparent, and cousin, and aunt, and uncle, and they are citizen of Australian citizen or PR, that time 10 point. If they don't have, then no applicable. Minimum 250,000 investment in residential commercial property, 5 point. If it is less than, then no point. This is all about Canberra matrix. Onshore, I will talk about Canberra matrix offshore next video. If you have any question, you can ask. And if you really want those kind of video, informative video, so that you can enhance your knowledge, you can level up by your knowledge by yourself before getting into the any register agent, then you just follow me and subscribe me. Thank you.